Alrighty guys, video blog. The industry that I selected was of course hotels. Um, the reason why selected is because that's the industry that I love the most. The two external factors that I believe are going to affect hotels would be technology as well as culture. I think the reason why these will affect it is because technology, I think, will have both positive and negative effects. Negatively, because as things become more tech savvy, I think that it's going to remove the need to have a face to face interaction. I think it's going to make it harder for front desk to deliver top notch service when everything could be done with the click of an app, including checking in. And I think as a hotel perspective, I think it may have some negative impacts because you're never going to be able to have repeat guests. It's probably going to be an influx of different people every time, which means you can't create lasting memories, which for me I think is important with hospitality. The next thing I think is culture. Actually, I like technology on a positive side, what means that it's going to make it more efficient and a lot better for the guests. It's just the challenge of binding the two. As it pertains to culture, I think that culture is going to continue to keep us relevant. Hospitality and hotels, I think the more different diversities and cultures become popular, the more people read, go to school, learn about things, colleges, they're gonna, want to see in person what they've been reading about or looking at online. So I think because of that, culture is going to be the thing that keeps hotel and tourism and everything relevant for the future. I think that as an industry that it is growing, and I think it's forever going to be growing. I don't think there's going to be a time where it could be stagnant, because even if you don't have that much money, there's always going to be a type of hotel or type of brand in place that's going to be able to accommodate your price point. I think it's always going to be a necessity to have hotels active and running, because no one is from everywhere, and so you're going to need a place to stay. And the question will be where you choose to stay. Will it be because you have a personal attachment to it, an experience that you had that makes you come back, or because of technology you didn't really have a face-to-face interaction, no one really set out to you or stood out to you, and you didn't remember that person's name, so you're just going to pick anything because it's got good ratings. That type of I guess the issues that may occur, but overall, it's always going to be something that's constantly growing and not contracting. And in terms of the next generation, I think the next generation is obviously going to be younger. They're going to be millennials, and I think they're probably going to not need much training. I think what they're going to be the ones that set the new standard. I think they're going to be the ones that do the new trends and develop the new apps. So I think they're going to be ahead of the curve. I think maybe if there was a little bit of training needed, or a little leadership training, would be understanding the basics, how things were before, so that they don't miss out on the big picture, which is the service. And yep, that's about it. Bye, guys.